Hey, it seems like it's girls' night out here at HSN. Good evening, my name is Sarah Anderson. Well, let's just have some girl talk for just a minute. How's that bra working for you? Are you tugging and twisting? Are you pulling and poking? Is it digging into your back? Or maybe you can't get those straps to stay up? I've got a perfect solution for you. It's the Invisible Body Bra. It's the best bra you ever forgot you were wearing. It's our today's special. So excited. The brand new Invisible Body Bra is back. It's better than ever.
6,000 or 12 and 6 in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin. And those two ingredients, you can't overestimate their importance. They are the very definition of the macular region of your retina. That macular region is called the macula lutea because of lutein and zeaxanthin. It's those pigments that give the macula lutea its color and its name and protect it. They are the optical pigments that are critical for our vision and critical for the protection of our eyes. So whether it's Ultimate Eye or then concentrating lutein and zeaxanthin, there's nothing better you could do for the long term, for the current health and for the long-term health of your eyes. Of course, eating lots of green leafy vegetables, it's the same. It's the concept behind these formulas. And a lot of those purple berries, again, the concept of this formula supports night vision.
And this color is the natural color.
They're so concentrated.
They look like candy.
Yeah,
they really do.
No, it's an amazing color, and one of those capsules were open, and you could just see we did that on purpose, so you could see the pigment there. And it's, oops, it's, you have to turn it. So you could see there. It's that color. There's no coloring in the capsule other than lutein and zeaxanthin, which always reminds me when I see all those vitamin products with artificial colors. That's a beautiful color. You don't need artificial colors. A tiny bit of lutein and zeaxanthin will impart a beautiful color and at the same time health benefits. So why the heck do they use artificial colors? I just don't understand.
I don't know.
I've been scratching my head and talking about it since the day I started making vitamins. The first thing I decided was no additives and no artificial colors. I figured eventually they'd all jump on the bandwagon because it's objectively better. It's pure. Here we are 40 years later. I've been making vitamins for 40 years. The leading brands still contain artificial colors.
Isn't that crazy? I understand it for children. When you were little, did you take Flintstone vitamins?
I did not. When my mom actually, I think they were called Unicap.
Okay.
And it was one of those things when I was little because I would take them and it would give me an upset stomach.
Oh.
So I always said one day, I'm whatever, crazy. 9 years old. I said, one day I'm going to make vitamins that won't upset my stomach.
Boom. And there you go.
Yep.
See, now, if you'd been taking the Flintstone vitamins...
No,
Fred, Wilma,
we'll be making a children's vitamin drink.
Oh, good.
That contains no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no colors or anything.
Okay.
So that's going to be coming.
We're going to keep going. I have a feeling you probably will never do gummy vitamins.
No, gummy vitamins are, for me, gummy vitamins are a scam. Why? Your typical gummy vitamin is 15 to 35 calories of sugar. Why on whatever God's green earth would anyone, we use artificial sweeteners to avoid a packet of sugar. Why would we contemplate making our vitamins a sugar-based gummy that's full of additives and things like that? If I were to ever make gummies, what I would do is I'd make them out of collagen peptides and I'd use our natural stevia sweetener. So your gummy delivers health benefits and no sugar and no colors. I mean, it could probably be done to make a healthy gummy, but I haven't seen them on the market. They're all full of sugar and all sorts of things that I would never contemplate taking with my vitamins. There's an old rule in FDA, if we go back probably 4 or 5 decades, it used to be called the jelly bean rule. The jelly bean rule was that you simply couldn't put a little bit of nutrition, some vitamins and minerals in something that's a jelly bean, and suddenly that jelly bean becomes healthy. As far as I'm concerned, gummies violate the basics of the jelly bean rule. You're still getting a sugary treat. You're getting a candy. That gummy didn't become healthy just because some desirable nutrients were put in it. It's still as unhealthy as it would have been without it.
A lot of these things you put on the map. Omegas you're doing in a way that no one else is doing, though, too.
And also, I was just talking to the CEO of the company from whom we get, or from which we get our Omegas, from Norway. and I'm hoping to go visit them in the future. But they are responsible for the finest omegas, and that's what we're talking about. Their environmental responsibility, that they only harvest at times when it's not going to affect the spawning of fish or affect fish harvest or anything like that. So we make omegas responsibly. We make sure that the material we get is the finest material you could possibly contemplate putting in your body. That I've always talked about being aware of heavy metals, being aware of organic contaminants. We've always tested all our materials. And also, our omega-3s are natural form. Most of the omega-3s on the market are not natural form. They're in the form of an ethyl ester. Triglycerides are the natural form, the better absorbed form. That's the only way to take omega-3s. Also, the most important of the omega-3s, there's EPA, there's DHA, there's even alpha-linolenic acid. The most important is DHA, but that's the one that's least focused on by the leading brands. All the products you see in stores, they're typically 60% or 2/3 EPA. My product is 60% DHA. We flip it upside down, and that makes a dramatic difference in the cost of making the formula, because we cannot use standard industrial omega-3s because they're natural triglyceride form, and we use more DHA because that's the predominant omega-3 in your brain. 2/3 of your brain is fat, almost all of it DHA, and even higher concentrations of DHA are found in the retina of your eye. So if you care about the omega-3s you're taking, you care about your brain, your heart, your eye, then you have to focus on DHA. And that's why we make our formula entirely different from everyone else.
Well, and honestly, those customer reviews read like a love letter. 4.7 on a fish oil product. There is zero contaminants, zero fishy aftertaste. All you do, because it's part of our monthly special, is choose your size of choice. We've got the 30, the 60, the 180, and the 360. But once more, this pricing, because remember, this is where the pricing goes. So after its special has run its course, this is, I mean, and for all intents and purposes, like another Today's Special, because as you see, you can actually double your capsule size for the same as what you'll be spending on the 180 after the special has run its course.
This is by far, other than a Today's Special, by far our best pricing of the year.
For sure.
Our monthly specials have become so popular that it affords us the kind of efficiencies and the kind of economies of production that we get from a Today's Special. So the pricing is almost as good as a Today's Special, and if you're wondering when this will be a Today's Special, likely April or May, somewhere around the springtime of next year. So it's a ways away. So you could enjoy the benefits of this pricing, whether you get the 180 or the 360 size. And you're talking about a product that's made entirely differently. You will not get an upset stomach taking this. You will have absolutely no fishy aftertaste. And what's most compelling about this product are the reviews. And the reviews, I think there's at least a few thousand of them.
Oh, yeah, over 3,500.
And about 95% are positive.
They are.
Probably about 85% are 5-star reviews. So it's a product that what I might say about the product in terms of its technical properties or characteristics, hopefully you assess those things. But in terms of experience, the reviews are truly
stellar.
Incredible. And that's what counts. When you get the product home, is it going to disappoint or is it going to fulfill your expectations?
Absolutely. Time does not permit to get through some of the science, but you know, we used to only talk about heart health, and now when we're talking about eyes and our brain and our stress, but no one makes an omega product like this. So really, if you're gonna bother to spend your money, get your bang for your buck. Get the omega that's gonna make a difference. Speaking of which though, Andrew always listens to you, and by special request, this was something that you had a lot of your friends say, can you do this?
Well, some folks don't eat fish.
Right.
They might have an allergy. They might be vegan. So that's why we made an algal DHA product, because most people don't realize this, but when it comes to omega-3s, fish actually don't make omega-3s. They concentrate the omega-3s from the algae that they eat. So this is a product, an algal DHA, it comes from algae, that targets the most important of the omega-3s, DHA. So that's a product for those of you who might be allergic to fish, or who just don't eat fish. Right. Great opportunity.
Also
what I was going to do really quickly, I was going to read a couple of reviews on omega-3s, and then we'll run along. The reviews are beyond
outstanding,
compelling, and these
really are.
and we have hundreds of them here, but just gold stars all the way. OMG, I can't even begin to gush on this. The mere fact there's no aftertaste, the capsules are slimmer and shorter. Our capsules are a little more than half the size of a typical capsule, and those typical capsules contain less omega-3. More oil and other things, less omega-3. So we give you more in a smaller capsule. And shorter for easy swallowing, while still being highly concentrated, just beats me. Years and years of fish oil drama, and finally, liquid gold in a soft gel. My mood, concentration, and overall well-being are on the mend. I'm recovering from being rear-ended 5 times, and Andrew's vitamins are congruently working miracles for me. Don't believe in miracles? Then believe in the science behind it, and you will. And we have charts, research charts, that talk about mood, talk about cardiovascular health, talk about triglyceride levels, talk about eye health. So it's your choice. You have lots of side benefits. Love Andrew's products. As usual, another great product from Andrew. It goes down with no issues at all. I'm disabled and money is pretty tight for me, but I know if I get something from Andrew, it will be exactly what he says it is. Andrew, I hope you realize how much help you are to someone like me and how much it is appreciated. Plus, we're neighbors. I'm a Vegas girl and just started giving a vitamin a day to my service dog, Harmony. Aww. She thanks you too.
That's nice.
That's great. That's
it really is. But you know, that's just that we talk about the benefit of the benefit, but part of these shows is the education, of course, that Andrew provides, because a lot of what we thought we knew about omega, we didn't know until you helped educate us.
And it's funny, Muriel and I today, we went to the gym and there was a vitamin shop near the gym.
Oh, wow.
And it's a big retail vitamin store. I went in there, I was overwhelmed.
Yeah, I know.
Overwhelmed.
It's kind of crazy, right?
So it's kind of, I think going into places like that can be very confusing.
Daunting.
So what I try to do, we don't have thousands of products. We really just focus on at most a few dozen products, because nutrition should be straightforward, and supplementing your diet should be all about looking at what your diet is, looking at what's important, and supplementing those things that you don't get adequate levels.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks, like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
Whether it's omega-3s that we just talked about, or vitamin D, or even now with our Ultimate Eye that talks about the lutein and zeaxanthin, the carotenoids that are abundant in a diet if you eat an abundance of green leafy vegetables. At least lutein is, zeaxanthin's kind of difficult. So nutritional supplementation should be straightforward. With a product like this, it's targeted toward a specific body part and specific benefits for that body part.
Absolutely, 4.6 stars. And let's be honest, there was a time of when Andrew first started offering this where we did it seasonally, but now our eyes take an onslaught. We're staring at something all the time, whether it's a cell phone or a computer screen. I mean, it's certainly more of a barrage than it's ever been. So the fact that you're doing this at a special monthly price is outstanding.
It's funny, I was, a few years ago, he's no longer with us, but he was one of the leading ophthalmological surgeons who developed a lot of the surgical techniques for lens replacement. And I was talking to him about all the age-related issues that we have with our eyes and things like that. And I kind of said, so when do they kind of start? They kind of start when you're 35, 40, 45, 50, when we start noticing things and changes. And he just smiled and laughed. And he said, they start as an infant, the moment you open your eyes. And the moment you open your eyes and you let light in, and unfortunately that's what we have to do to become part of the world and see the world. But the moment we let light in is a gradual, pernicious, persistent process of damage. And all we can do is we can wear sunglasses when we're outside. We can make sure we protect our eyes from, say, UV radiation. But our eyes have really well-developed systems that have been developed over the eons. And these systems center around ingredients exactly like lutein and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin are essential for healthy, clear vision. but lutein and zeaxanthin are essential for protecting your eye over the course of your lifetime. So the wonderful, as I always say, it's that the wonderful God-given blueprint that an ingredient that's critical for healthy vision today is also critical for preserving vision tomorrow. So it's a wonderful, brilliant design, but only if we give our body the tools, which are lutein, zeaxanthin, and of course, we have other ingredients in this that targets night vision, the anthocyanins from dark purple berries. So these are things that should be all part of our diet, a central part of our diet, but unfortunately, as Americans, they're not. So this tiny capsule, easy to swallow, an ultrafine powder like all my capsules.
Look at that.
And you see a purple color with sort of gold flecks in it. The purple are the anthocyanin-rich berries for your night vision and also for the healthy circulation to and from your eye. And the gold flecks, that's lutein and zeaxanthin.
Nice.
They're responsible for the macular region of the eye. So I often say, a lot of folks look at supplements as something that works on their body, but what lutein and zeaxanthin, they don't work on your eyes. They need to be there for your eyes to work. They're a critical part of how your eye functions. We think of calcium as being an integral part of the structure of our bones, but lutein and zeaxanthin are a critical structure, a critical part of the functioning of our eyes. So we don't want to be without them.
Absolutely not. Monthly special pricing, really outrageous. You can choose
Great
the 30,
pricing.
I mean, really, because this is an expensive product to manufacture, 30, 60, 180, and 360. And once more, we're looking at pretty close, I mean, really for all intents and purposes, kind of that today's special savings. Remember, everything has our 30-day return policy. Everything, when Andrew is here for these short little visits, it's a little 24-hour window, free shipping, we do special pricing. And when we talk about a see the difference product, obviously the difference is clear. When you read those reviews, this is one of those products where we're probably going to have a pretty high standard of measurement in terms of its success. And for this to have a 4.6 star customer pick average, which with almost 1,900 reviews, 1,500 of which are perfect. And I also blame kind of the blue light. You know how they like change the light bulbs?
Right.
That's not helping matters.
LEDs and things like that, and we're always on our phones and other devices which give off significant amounts of blue light. There's generally a setting you could reduce the blue light on your phone, which just makes it look a little yellower, but it's better for your vision because blue light also has other kind of neurostimulatory effects. That's why we don't want to be. We're better off reading like a book instead of looking and reading in an electronic device just before we go to sleep.
Absolutely.
If you want extra, right? Basically, if you want to supercharge your eye regimen, the maximum lutein and zeaxanthin is an excellent product for you.
We give high levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in our Ultimate Eye, sufficient levels for any, say, normal individual. However, many doctors were recommending to many individuals that they want to take even higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. And for those folks, I thought it was more affordable, rather than saying take more capsules of the Ultimate Eye, it would be more affordable to create a focused product of lutein and zeaxanthin. So this is basically based upon sort of doctors' recommendations that you can now get extra lutein and zeaxanthin and do it most affordably because each individual capsule of the Max L Plus Z offers 12 milligrams of lutein, 12,000 micrograms of lutein, and 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin. So it is the highest potency lutein and zeaxanthin source, all in their perfect forms, and it's a single tiny capsule delivers those remarkable levels. So for many people, what they're now doing, they'll even take just one capsule of Ultimate Eye and then add a capsule of Max L Plus Z because it's giving them an additional 12,000 and 6,000, or 12 and 6 in terms of lutein and zeaxanthin. And those two ingredients, you can't overestimate their importance. They are the very definition of the macular region of your retina. That macular region is called the macula lutea because of lutein and zeaxanthin. It's those pigments that give the macula lutea its color and its name and protect it. They are the optical pigments that are critical for our vision and critical for the protection of our eyes. So whether it's Ultimate Eye or then concentrating lutein and zeaxanthin, there's nothing better you could do for the long term, for the current health and for the long-term health of your eyes. Of course, course, eating lots of green leafy vegetables, it's the same, it's the concept behind these formulas. And a lot of those purple berries, again, the concept of this formula supports night vision.
And this color is the natural color. They're
they concentrated.
They look like candy.
Yeah,
they really do.
No, it's an amazing color, and one of those capsules were open, and you could just see we did that on purpose, so you could see the pigment there. And it's, oops, it's, you have to turn it. So you could see there. It's that color. There's no coloring in the capsule other than lutein and zeaxanthin, which always reminds me when I see all those vitamin products with artificial colors. That's a beautiful color. You don't need artificial colors. A tiny bit of lutein and zeaxanthin will impart a beautiful color and at the same time health benefits. So why the heck do they use artificial colors? I just don't understand.
I don't know.
I've been scratching my head and talking about it since the day I started making vitamins. The first thing I decided was no additives and no artificial colors. I figured eventually they'd all jump on the bandwagon because it's objectively better. It's pure. Here we are 40 years later. I've been making vitamins for 40 years. The leading brands still contain artificial colors.
Isn't that crazy? I understand it for children. When you were little, did you take Flintstone vitamins?
I did not. When my mom actually, I think they were called Unicap.
Okay.
And it was one of those things when I was little, because I would take them and it would give me an upset stomach.
Oh.
So I always said one day, I'm whatever, crazy. 9 years old. I said, one day I'm going to make vitamins that won't upset my stomach.
Boom. And there you go.
Yep.
See, now, if you'd been taking the Flintstone vitamins,
no,
Fred, Wilma,
we'll be making a children's vitamin drink.
Oh, good.
That contains no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no colors or anything.
Okay.
So that's going to be coming.
We're going to keep going. I have a feeling you probably will never do gummy vitamins.
No, gummy vitamins are, for me, gummy vitamins are a scam. Why? Your typical gummy vitamin is 15 to 35 calories of sugar. Why on whatever God's green earth would anyone, we use artificial sweeteners to avoid a packet of sugar. Why would we contemplate making our vitamins a sugar-based gummy that's full of additives and things like that? If I were to ever make gummies, what I would do is I'd make them out of collagen peptides and I'd use our natural stevia sweetener. So your gummy delivers health benefits and no sugar and no colors. I mean, it could probably be done to make a healthy gummy, but I haven't seen them on the market. They're all full of sugar and all sorts of things that I would never contemplate taking with my vitamins. There's an old rule in FDA, if we go back probably 4 or 5 decades, it used to be called the jelly bean rule. The jelly bean rule was that you simply couldn't put a little bit of nutrition, some vitamins and minerals in something that's a jelly bean, and suddenly that jelly bean becomes healthy. As far as I'm concerned, gummies violate the basics of the jelly bean rule. You're still getting a sugary treat. You're getting a candy. That gummy didn't become healthy just because some desirable nutrients were put in it. It's still as unhealthy as it would have been without it.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway. The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding,
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now
without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
Since 2015, Nellie's has actually been the go-to company that has cleaned over 141 million loads of laundry. It is a cleaner formulation, but yet it still is going to remove all the dirt and the grime and the smells. It's good with no added fragrance. We're literally gonna list you off the ingredients. You are able to get it in your front load, your top load, use it for your hot loads, your cold loads of laundry with no residue. It is the most economical and long-lasting formula, and today what we're doing is we are sending you a $600 load bucket. So for the average family, this can actually last you for 2 years. And the price on your screen is not a flex pay. I'm gonna move this way so you can see it. That's the featured price, $65.95, though we do have interest-free credit card payments if you'd like to make it. It's only $16.49, and we ship this entire tub to you, free shipping and handling on your very first flex pay. Now, if you do a lot more laundry in your house or you just want to lock in this savings, we do have what's called auto ship. You can customize it, you can cancel it at any time, but you are locking in that price, and you can add that, you can go ahead and select that onto your order now, and we will definitely get that out to you, because sometimes we do more than, you know, the 4 or 6 loads a week. If you're like me, I do my laundry, my husband does his own laundry, so I don't know how many loads he does. I'm only worried about myself. But how does this laundry, though, soda stand up to what you see in the stores? How much are you using with those liquid detergents? Well, let's ask the expert. Terry Toner is joining us.
Hi, Valerie.
And I know you've done a lot of laundry in your days.
Oh, boy. I think most of those 141 million loads I've done myself. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, it really does a better job, and it does it without all of the crazy ingredients, the phosphates, the chlorine, the additives, and the difference is tangible. I mean, it's really, really different. So we have 2 pairs of jeans here. These have only ever been washed and dried the Nellie's way with our Nellie's laundry soda and dried with our Nellie's Lamy dryer balls. And these have been washed and dried in detergent. And you see the same jeans, and the difference in the wear and the fading and the touch and the texture of the material is, I mean, it's just absolutely night and day. So what are we talking about here? Well, we're talking about a laundry soda product that starts with sodium carbonate. Now, the sodium carbonate preconditions the water that you have. So if you live in the country and you have well water and it's minerally and rusty, or if you live in the city and the water's very chlorine-y, you know, you don't have to get a separate water softener treatment center. All you need is Nellie's, because that sodium carbonate preconditions the water, and that allows the remaining coconut oil-based surfactants to do the amazing job that they do, and it actually makes them work even better. So one of the things that we're famous for is that we completely dissolve in your machine, and we also completely rinse out. So we're gonna demonstrate that for you. So here I have my 1 tablespoon of Nellie's, honest to goodness. That's all you need. And here's the scoop of powder, or it could be the cup of liquid. But we're gonna pop those into some water, and we're gonna stir things up. We're gonna agitate things around to kind of mimic the action inside your washer. So I'm gonna move these around. I wanna thank Carrie Miletto for this beautiful Smeg. I know, we're classy. Smeg Immersion Blender. I'm gonna even crank that up a little bit and get that moving. So we are famous for completely dissolving. There we go. We got some, now we're cooking with gas, some action going. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side to the detergent side. And I mean, first off, before we even start dissolving, you notice the difference in the color. Because so many of the detergents, they've got dye in them. They've got all kinds of crazy artificial colors. I think that's probably pretty good, not to mention all the crazy fragrances and the additives that you can't even pronounce, and they don't even have to list all of their ingredients, which is, that's always been a head scratcher to me, is how is it that detergent manufacturers, and it's primarily petroleum products, they're not legally required to list all of the ingredients.
Seems
I mean,
so
how do
unfair
you,
to us.
Well, it's no wonder, you know, people have allergic reactions and irritations and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna let these just kind of settle down, and we'll take a look at them in a few minutes. Okay. In the meantime, I wanna show you the rinse. So here we've got little baby clothes, these little baby onesie shirts, and they have already been washed and dried. So you would think, oh, okay, so they're clean, they're gonna be fine. We're gonna do a re-rinse on these, and you're gonna see the difference in what being able to completely rinse out and not deposit chemicals makes. Because detergents are literally engineered. They're actually designed to leave residue in your clothes, which is why they start to look dull. The film builds up in them. They feel scratchy. So what do? You add an extra rinse cycle. You're wasting water. You start using those horrible petroleum fabric softeners. Honest to goodness, if I get you to do nothing else today, break up with the fabric softener. It is honestly one of the most toxic things in your house. So baby clothes, residue is is this something you want in your baby clothes or your clothes or your towels or your sheets or your yoga pants or the kids' school uniforms? This is what detergents do. This is specifically what they do. They deposit chemicals into your clothes. And Valerie, you know, biggest organ of your body.
It's your skin.
If the chemicals are here, the chemicals are here. And the chemicals are here.
If you were going to take a bath and somebody filled your bath up, would you bathe in this? Because that's essentially the same thing.
It's
you are
gross.
literally having it touch your skin versus this, which is the Nellie's difference. That's why this is a huge customer pick. That's why everybody selects it on auto ship. Today with the savings, it's nearly a $20 savings. Plus you're getting the free shipping and handling, which is an additional $7.50. You customize when you have that delivered to your door. But this is 600 loads, which could last you up to 2 years.
Up to 2 years. And it's heavy. And I want to stress that free shipping and handling. I know you're strong, you work out. Go ahead, pick that up. Because it's, I mean,
I feel like I need to do
it's
two
heavy.
hands.
No, it's a two-hander.
Yes,
no.
it is.
Yeah, no, it's a bucket, a 600 loads. So even as we come back here, and in another minute or two, this will be even more dramatic, but you can see the difference already between the Nellie side and between the detergent side. And you know, this just gets clearer and clearer and clearer. Nellie's completely dissolves in the water. By the way, any type of washing machine, high efficiency, absolutely. We are HE certified. So if you have a front loader, fancy one, if you have a top loader, a washboard and a bucket, we are high efficiency machine certified. That's why you only need that little bit of tablespoon. So it's great for the low water systems. We could wait forever till the cows come home and that sludge is not going to dissolve. You can actually see the physical undissolved, yes, even with the power of an immersion blender. Yeah, and that's why, like, sometimes you pull your jeans out or you pull, you know, a shirt out or something, and there's like all this like undissolved powder on it. So you throw it back in, you put another rinse cycle on.
Waste more money.
Waste more money, exactly. So we completely dissolve. We completely rinse out. We leave no residue behind. Hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, non-GMO, gluten-free, no phosphate, no chlorine, no artificial fragrances. 5 simple ingredients that actually work. And I know I try to be as natural as possible. I'm like, you know, the only one in my neighborhood that refuses to use weed killer and all that kind of stuff, to my neighbor's chagrin, I'm sure. But, you know, honest to goodness, we've all tried those natural products in the past where, less than satisfactory.
Right. So you go back to the other stuff because you're like, meh.
Nellie's works, and it works every time. And here's what I promise you. The first load that you do, whether it's t-shirts, whether it's jeans, whether it's the towels, whether it's the sheets, you will see and feel the difference with that first load. And the more you use Nellie's, the better your clothes feel, because it's gonna break down that chemical residue that's existing in your clothes right now. Gonna do a little comparison for you, the Laundry Scales of Justice, a favorite. So here's some more detergent. Oh, it's blue. I mean, is blue dye something we need in our clothes? Not necessarily. But I'm actually gonna use the Nellie Scoop. So I'm gonna take out a tablespoon of detergent, shake it off, make it nice and level and even Steven. You see that? So I'm going to pop it into one side of the Laundry Scales of Justice, and then take the same scoop and scoop into the Nellies and shake it off and make it nice and even Steven, and pop it into the other side. And well, gosh, I mean, you can see how much heavier, how much denser. Just literally scoop for scoop, measure for measure, Nellie's is. So it's super concentrated cleaning power without the extra additives, without the flowing agents, without the fillers, without all that bad stuff. So, you know, here's what, you know, 100 loads of Nellie's looks like, and here's what 100 loads of the other guys looks like. Any machine, I know that's like, I say it, but I know sometimes you don't hear. High efficiency machine. If you have one of those fancy new systems and you're saying, but aren't I supposed to use liquids? Take your Nellie's, pop it right into the detergent dispenser. You don't have to worry about, you know, watering it down or anything like that. Just pop it right into that dispenser. You're never gonna get the globs of undissolved powder, any of that kind of stuff. So even if your machine says liquids only, liquids are a ripoff. You are paying for some really expensive water.
Yeah, exactly. And dyes. And here's the thing, you guys, you made this a customer pick. It has tons of great reviews on it. I have a few I wanted to share with you. But you will literally not only feel the difference on your clothes, you'll see the difference.
Look at these towels.
But so many people wrote in and said how satisfied they are, how it saves you money, how you tell everybody about the Nellie's laundry soda. And I love that one person wrote in and says, I've been using Nellie's for almost a year, and it is found to be far superior to liquid liquid detergents and your clothes just feel better. When was the last time you wrote a review like that? A
On
glowing
laundry.
review about laundry. One of the tasks of the week that we're like, ugh, I don't want to do laundry day. But what is the difference here?
So these towels, I am the keeper of the towels. This is my job. These have only ever been washed and dried in Nellie's, and these have been washed and dried in detergent. And you can just see they don't feel as nice. They're not as soft. They're
Wait, is
dull.
this supposed to be white? Is this supposed to be the same?
They are the same towel. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, when I talk about detergents depositing, you know, you buy those gorgeous towels and you're like, oh, my bath is gonna be like a spa. And then after you've washed them a few times, you know, they look more like car wash towels instead of spa towels.
Yeah.
Nellie's keeps your towels pristine, your sheets, your clothes. The whites stay white, the colors stay vibrant and bright. And of course, we use the whole system. We do our Nellie's wash and follow it up with our Lamy dryer balls. We're not gonna dump a bunch of fabric softener on top of our beautiful clean towels or lingerie or sheets or whatever it is. But you can see the color is different, the texture is different, and absolutely, they are the same towels. It's really kind of shocking. When you grasp that concept that detergents are designed on purpose to deposit chemical residue on your clothes, then it makes sense. Well, no wonder my clothes feel dull or stiff when they come out of the dryer. So then what do? You dump fabric softener on them because they feel stiff. It's all of those chemicals that are literally getting baked into your clothes.
I share my HSN finds with everybody. I tell the world that I am an HSN customer. I would describe HSN as an experience they have never had before. Everybody has a different method they like to shop. And since HSN has so many different ways people can shop with brands that have been cultivated that you cannot find anywhere else, that makes that experience one of a kind. You've got to try it. There's so many different people I think would love HSN.
Think all remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. Just follow the few easy steps on screen to shop. Your purchase is charged to the card on your HSN account and shipped to the address on that account. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. You'll never underestimate your remote control again. With HSN, shop by remote.
Called the Eco Silver, and it has what is called a true HEPA filter built into it. And as you know, a HEPA filter is the best air filter money can buy, period, bar none. HEPA is in a class and caliber all of its own. It's a class 2 medical device. They use HEPA filters in burn units of hospitals. So bottom line is this has HEPA filtration. It also is going to inhibit the growth of mold and bacteria in your home. And all you do is pick one of these really fun fashion colors. We have it in a blue, a copper, or a silver. So there's 3 great colors, blue, or 4 great colors. So it's kind of a, so the blue over here is blue and black. And then we also have the black copper color. That's very pretty. And then we also do have a gray silver over here. And this is white graphite at the top. So 4 color choices. 1 flex pay of $20 is going to get this home. We have a great price on this today at $79.95. And we're going to learn all about it from our Hunter expert, Tracy Ross, who returns. Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Would you drink unfiltered water?
No.
Right. Would you? Would you ever go outside and let's say get a glass and then, you know, go into the pond or into a puddle and drink the water? No. The answer's no.
No.
So why would you ever breathe unfiltered air? Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, our air is dirty, all right? And it's gonna get cleaned. It's either gonna get cleaned by an air purifier or my lungs or your lungs or the baby's lungs, or it's going to get cleaned. And I'll tell you, I personally would much rather have a company who's been around for more than 130 years do the air cleaning versus my lungs. So why this model, why this brand? All right, we've talked about Hunter, you know, that goes without saying. Check this one out. Notice that it's a circular unit here.
I love the design.
Isn't that great? That means that you are getting air from all around, not just just the front. So the front of the room, the back of the room, all the way around. This is a true HEPA filter, all right? And then this is that Eco Silver that we're talking about. What does that do? That inhibits the growth of bacteria, mold, all of that. So like I was telling you, somebody comes in your house, you know, it's cold and flu season, they sneeze, all of that junk goes in the air. Wouldn't you rather it go here?
Absolutely.
And stop growing versus,
no contest.
You know, on your furniture, your nightstand, on your clothes, whatever. So that's this great model. All digital. You've got 3 different speeds. You even have a night mode. You've got a timer. You've got a filter indicator light that lets you know when it's time to address the filter, on and off switch. And I love the fact, too, you get this wonderful accent light. You can have it with or without.
Oh, nice.
But it also just adds a little bit of ambiance.
Yeah, a little night light if you need it. So how big of a room will this clean?
All right, this is what I love about this. In a 100 square foot room, all right, so 100 square feet, this will clean it 115 times a day.
Wow.
A day.
That's fabulous.
So it is constantly cleaning.
Great.
It's constantly moving the air.
Nice.
And again, this is what we're talking about. In that room, in a 10 by 10, it's gonna do it, you know, 3.5 times an hour.
Okay.
Okay, and a bigger kitchen. You know, just think of it. The bigger the room, the less times it'll clean it in an hour, but it's still gonna get the job done.
Right.
You know?
Makes sense, you guys. If you'd like to order yours, if you own one of our Hunter air purifiers, you'd like to chat with us, we'd love you to call us at 1-866-376-8255. This unit comes with a 5-year warranty. It has the dual filtration, it has that HEPA filter that is a Class 2 medical device that is really going to go after 99.9% of all the mold spores and bacteria and all those little itty bitty particles in the air that, to Tracy's point, otherwise we're breathing in. We're the filter. Unless you get something like this, our lungs become the filter for all of those things. I think this is a steal at $79.95. With FlexPay, a $20 bill gets it home. Get it home, plug it in. See the difference it makes. You know, we are indoors more than ever this time of year. We all move back indoors. Allergy season starts happening. I don't know, once the leaves start falling, if you deal with allergies in your home, this is the time of year to really beef up your air purifying, you know, system, and this is the way to do it.
Absolutely. Again, you know, great design. HEPA, you can't beat that. Looks great in every single room. It doesn't scream air purifier. It looks great, you know. We've got the fun colors as well with all those different designs. Remember that carbon filter, too, is also going to get a lot of the odors out of the air, Colleen. So let's say you got burnt fish smell or, you know, nail polish or whatever it is, you know, it's going to get the done. Now, listen, I want to go ahead and show you. This is our compare, all right? We've got 2 units in here. They're already on, all right?
Okay.
And you can see, you know, it's twice the money, twice the footprint, all of that. It's getting the job done, okay? But it's taken a little bit of time. You can see it. But check out how fast ours goes. Within a matter of seconds, you can see it's grabbing the air from the
amazing.
top. Yeah. Look at that.
That's working.
It is. So it's going to grab all that air from the front.
Wow.
Yeah, it's powerful, it's small, and you know what? It's not screaming at you. It's not loud.
You don't even
nice
hear
and
it.
Quiet. Yeah.
I mean, she's got how many of these on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I hear nothing.
Right.
You would not even know it's plugged in. Some of those, you're right. Some of those air cleaners, air purifiers are loud. And this is an upgrade, guys. This is powerful. This is going to go to work for you. It's going to do the job for you. I'm going to walk you through what's left in these colors. I think it's one of the most attractive that we've ever sold. I love the way it looks. It's very clean and kind of aerodynamic, and the way it's just kind of round and sleek and beautiful. So I'm going to find out what's left, what color's going to go first. This is the silver. This is the one that we call the silver gray, and it's pretty sharp. Again, these are on. I'm standing over 4 of these that are plugged in and on. You can hear nothing. It's amazing. And then this is the copper black, which is also really sharp. This would work in a lot of our home decor. That would look great in my family room. I also like the black and blue if you want a little pop of color. This would be great in a bedroom if you want to add a little spice with color. And then back here is the white with silver that's also really beautiful. I mean, they look really sharp. It's like it's sculpted. I love the shape because it's pulling that air in from all around it, which is brilliant. It's not just working from one side, which is super duper smart. The fact that you have the dual filtration, you have that Eco Silver filter that's going after the mold, the bacteria, the growth of mold and bacteria, which is something that we really have to think about and we have to deal with in our homes.
Absolutely. You know, I know you have choices when it comes to air purifiers out there, but they're kind of basically the same, Colleen. They got a design, they've got a motor, they've got a filter. What I want you to look at is the filter that you're putting in the air purifiers, okay? This is true HEPA, and this is what we're talking about. 99.9%, it's going to get the dust, the dirt, the allergens, the pollen, all of that stuff out of the air, okay? All of those allergens, true HEPA filtration with that. That's on the main part of the filter, but then again, we're gonna step it up and give you that pre-filter, the Eco Silver, okay? The Eco Silver, this is it. All right, this is gonna inhibit the growth of mold and bacteria and all of that stuff. That's on your pre-filter alone. This is also gonna get the odors out of the air as well. So again, all of those VOCs, all of those big chemicals that we smell so much, this is gonna get that odor out as well.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the key. I mean, if you have a smoker in the house, if there's anybody that deals with allergies in your home, when you're cooking, right? I mean, if your house has housetosis, and unfortunately a lot of people do, right? Those odors linger. And now because it's going to start to cool down everywhere and we're cooped up, the windows are closed, the screens are closed, the doors are closed, we're all cooped up. The air inside is far more polluted than the air outside. The only way to clean it, how else are we going to clean the air?
Exactly.
As you said, spraying those chemicals around to mask odors is one thing. This is cleaning your air. This is a whole different story, and we're talking about true HEPA, not HEPA Light.
No.
This is true HEPA. The most powerful type of filter money can buy is in this unit, and that's why you get to experience a true difference. We're getting busy. Use express ordering, please. The gray silver, yikes! We only have a few hundred left. I really love these. I really like the way this looks. I love how quiet they are. I'm telling you, we used to have an old one. We've had Hunters forever, but one of my older ones, we keep it in the bedroom, and that thing is so loud.
Right.
I mean, it was so loud. I have to say, we keep air cleaners in every room. Keep them in the guest room, keep them in our bedroom. We have one in our family room. I mean, I would not use it. Like you said, it'd be like drinking the water without it being filtered.
Right.
We are absolutely sold on Hunter air purifiers. And I'm sure you are as well if you've tried one. We've sold 1.7 million of them. They've been a brand here at HSN for 20 years. It's our longest running air cleaning brand. So I would only say this is a new unit. It's beautifully designed. It's super powerful. It works in 105 square foot room.
Yeah.
So that's a nice big space. It's a nice big room.
It's gonna clean over 115 times a day.
Nice.
I wanna bring something up. I felt that this was a great feature as well. I'm gonna turn this on high, okay? So let's put it all the way up to high, all right? We have a nighttime mode, okay? Because my daughter doesn't like any light or any sound, but I want this running in the night. Listen. It's still running. It's still gonna run on low, but there's no accent light. There's no sound whatsoever, but it's still cleaning the air. A great feature. Now, what is it pulling out of your air? Let's go ahead and take a look at a chart real fast so you can see all of the different things that it's gonna be cleaning, all right? So we're gonna call, they say that hair particles are big particles.
Right.
That's crazy to me. But that's all the way from hair all the way down to the 0.3 microns of the dust, okay? And the smoke. That is so hard to get out of the air. Like when you burn toast or something, all of that smoke, it's hard to get out. This is that great, great solution to that as well. Because, you can't clean air unless you move air. And Hunter, it moves air. Listen, we've been building motors and fans and everything for years. We've perfected the art of cleaning.
Absolutely.
Remember, these are already on, all right? This is our compare. We've got 2 in here, twice the money, twice the footprint, all of it. It's filling up with smoke and it's getting the job done a little bit, but it's taken a long time.
Right.
Check this out. Within a matter of seconds, we put 3 times the amount of smoke in our filter.
And there's 2.
Or in this. Yeah, and there's 2.
2 against 1.
Yes.
And look at this thing go to town. This is an upgrade. If you have old air cleaners, old air purifiers, and they sound like jet engines, and they're old and they're not doing the job, it's time to upgrade. And this is the time of year. People buy air purifiers this time of year more than any time of year because of all the things we're talking about. Allergy season, the fact we're indoors more, we're cooped up, right? You're breathing that dry air, that unclean, dry air. It just wreaks havoc on our respiratory system. It really does. So the fact that you have cleaner air instantly, whisper quiet, it looks great. So many air cleaners, I'm trying to figure out how to hide it.
Right.
Because they're just ugly. They're like these big black boxes sitting there. So this looks sleek. This looks really sharp. And so it is a true upgrade. Plus, you get the benefits of HEPA. You get the benefits of that new, they call it their Eco Silver, which is that filter that is going to completely help to inhibit the growth of mold. I love that. Mold and bacteria in your home. Gray silver is going to go first in case you're trying to decide on color. I'll show you one more time. This is the gray silver is outselling the other choices 3 or 4 to 1 here. So that's the one choice. You can see it's white on the bottom, or I'm sorry, that's the white silver. This is the gray silver right here. It's sharp. I mean, it's just, they're very neutral. They look good. I like that there's a light. If you want a little light in the room, maybe in your TV room or in your nursery, I would put one in the nursery for sure. Put it anywhere. Put one in where the pets hang out. If you have pets, if you live, I mean, unfortunately, our homes are harboring all of that dirty air. Would you notice when the light streams through the window and you see little things floating in the air after you vacuum, and then you see little puffs of stuff flying all over the place? We're breathing that in. Whether we like it or not, we're breathing that in. This is just so much easier on our lungs, so much easier on our bodies.
On everybody's. And I'm all about multi-benefits. You'll actually clean less. You'll have less dust in the house, all of that too.
Bingo.
So think of that as well. Again, the air is dirty and our filtration system are our lungs. But listen, I want you to understand that this is gonna work better and faster because, again, this is Hunter. And then that design, that circular design, instead of, like, look at, these guys are just pulling from the front, okay? This, we're going from the front, the back, all the way around.
Yeah, this is 360. Yes. 360 clean. So many of them, and you're right, they only work from the front. You have to push it right against the wall. I mean, this you can tuck somewhere. Absolutely. It looks good. It doesn't scream like, look at me, big, ugly air cleaner.
And I love how you said that everyone should have one in each room of the house. So now you don't have to choose, what kid gets clean air.
Now, whether you are myself and you are weeks away from giving birth to a child and your legs and your feet are super swollen and compression socks have been like your best friend, or you're like a woman I'm going to show you in just a few moments and you hike the Himalayas. It doesn't matter where you are in your life, what's going on, if you have, maybe you had surgery, there could be a lot of different things going on in your life. Compression socks are going to be the friend that will help re-energize your legs. It will help with the circulation. It will help with recovery time, if maybe that's what you have going on. Whatever it is, this is CopperFit and all of the technology that comes with in a compression sock. And don't think compression means uncomfortable or tight. That's not the case. It is just doing its job. This is a customer pick. I'm gonna show you, you get a 4-pack. You're getting 4. So you just kind of pick like the color scheme that you want, and then you'll get them. I'm gonna show those to you, but let me bring in, I said hiking the Himalayas, my life coach, my everything coach. You are the person we turn to. Can I tell you, everybody loves her, Annika? We love her.
Thank you, I love you all. Thank you.
Health and wellness. So this falls right in line with, I'm sure, things that you tell a lot of people that come to you with different issues, different problems. And I said, you hike the Himalayas.
Yep, just about to go on a big 4-week trek.
You're going again?
Yeah, again, sorry. Somebody's got to do it. Yeah,
oh my gosh.
It's a big trip, but compression.
Yes.
Right, so our first conversation, good morning, everybody. Our first conversation this morning, you told me, you said, I never wore compression before I was pregnant, right? Why?
I guess I didn't know what part of my life I needed them in.
Right, and you would normally stay away because it's something you associated maybe with surgery and, I don't need these.
I didn't feel like I had a purpose in life.
Right, okay. So compression is the answer to all your prayers, especially if you've got tired, sore, aching muscles, if your legs feel tired at the end of the day, if you're sitting around all day behind a desk. Oh, now again, what about traveling? Obviously something I know a lot about. So compression is all about soothing tired, sore muscles. It supports and reduces circulation, and it helps reduce swelling. Come on, who hasn't felt swelling? Now look at the animation there. Oh, those are nice white socks, eh? Hi, baby. Yeah, I'll take him hiking on the Himalayas with his lederhosen. But in all seriousness, the name says it all, Copper Fit. So first of all, copper ions infused deep into the fabric. What does copper do? Copper's natural properties help repel bacteria. It's bacteria that causes smelling and sweaty feet, right? So moisture wicking, anti-odor technology, but the compression is graduated. What does that mean? It means the compression, let's take a look at my little sexy leg here. It means, look at that, very excitable at 7 a.m. Compression where you need it, right? So in the back of those tired calves. What about your ankles? You know something about swollen ankles, right? Being pregnant. Swollen ankles at the end of a long day. Compression is like a good hug. It gives you that supportive squeeze. And if your feet are tired at the end of the day, maybe you don't have a handsome dude at home giving you a foot massage, or a beautiful woman, for that matter, right?
This is as close as we're
going. Get yourself a pair of socks. Let's go back to reality. A pair of socks could do all that and more. But it really does just provide the comfort and...
I'm telling you.
Right?
That compression, I couldn't see my poor little ankle bones for a moment there. Did the compression socks, and then I was like, oh, hello, ankle bones. Welcome back to the party.
Welcome back to the party, right?
We're doing guys and gals, so I want to make sure everybody knows all of their choices. So... first off, $24.99. This is a 4-pack. And by the way, they're cute. They're compression socks with like personality and cuteness. So this is for the ladies. Okay. You're gonna get a 4-pack, whichever color scheme that you decide to do. You're gonna pick the sizing small, medium, large, extra large, or extra, extra large, for XX large.
Right.
What does that mean for us?
So that means like calf size, right? So if you have a bit of a meatier calf, go big.
So this will, small, medium, if you wear a size 4 through 10 in shoes, that's you. If you wear 6 through 12 in a shoe size, the large, extra large is for you. Do you see it right there on the side? And then there's the shoe size for the 10 to 13. That's for my ladies. These are the color schemes that you're going to pick. We have it in the black, white. We have it in the nude leopard. I knew she was gonna come in with a
dead sexy. That is.
That's the
that'll get you a nice date, won't it? But you had a nice date. That's why you're pregnant.
That happened.
That's why that happens, huh?
Donna from across the room.
I'm gonna talk to your husband soon.
Dark red dots, and that's gorgeous as well. And then we have it in the ash space dye. But fellas, we're not gonna forget. They want to be sexy, dead sexy
too in these argyle. Look at that.
That is the argyle. We have it in the charcoal argyle. I got to keep it together with Annika out here with me. We have it in. Is this the charcoal multi?
Yes.
Yes. Then we have it in the white stripe multi. And then in the white
so
black.
This is a little stripe, got a nice little feature, a little herringbone. You know what we're trying to do here is, instead of a boring man's dress sock, so they are very thin. I do want to point that out. It's not a thick sock. It's going to fit inside your dress shoe. It's something they can wear for work, but it's giving you, massive support sitting at your desk.
Like actually wearing this.
Right, so instead of your boring business socks that you wear underneath your suits, have something that's supporting you. Really, squeezing, reducing swelling, tired, sore muscles, get to relax with compression. Who does not have tired, sore muscles, especially at the end of a long day? Doctors, anybody in the medical field, anybody in retail, you're walking around the mall.
Yes.
Athletes are wearing compression. Right? That's why you see them in knee-high socks. I mean, it's a dead good look, isn't it? Knee-high socks, darling, on a man. So, I'm just saying out there, especially those ones. Oh,
hey,
look at that. Can I run over and
Donna's
get excited?
rocking the leopard. By the way, in the men, if you wear a size 6 through 9, get the small medium. If it's 9 through 12, get the large extra large. If you wear a shoe size 12 through 15, that's the 2X, 3X size.
Gorgeous, love. Look at this outfit. No, I'm going to rock that on Saturday night, baby, so just be careful.
With the compression socks.
I'm going dancing in compression socks to reduce my tired, swollen ankles.
I can't believe we are getting for the Copper Fit technology with the compression that we were just talking about in for that price, or even breaking this into that 3 flex payments, because you're getting a lot of technology and everything in this sock.
That's a lot of socks. Again, the copper ions infused into the fabric. This is not a normal pair of socks.
No.
Your legs aren't going to feel like a pair of sausages, you know, squished in, uncomfortable. Now, you do have to work to get them on. So all you do, this is why we have the double X. If you have a meatier calf, do not worry. It's all about supporting that area. You want everything to feel encased in a good squeeze, right? It's going to support you. It's going to leave you feeling refreshed, energized. I just talked to one of our camera guys. He said, I used to sit there all day, feel sluggish and tired. And he goes, I wear the socks.
It's energizing.
Right? So he said, I have more energy for my day. So that's huge. I mean, that's what I like to hear.
Circulation, energy, recovery
and
time.
Reduction of swelling.
I know this sounds weird, but if you know somebody that is just like at the beginning of their pregnancy, buy this for them, give this to the lady. I promise you they will call you later and say, thank you, coming from something very personal. There's different reasons. I love the colors. I love the fit. Customer picks, so go read those reviews. 084329 on that.